Hello everyone and welcome back to more Let's Play Subnautica. In the last episode we built our base as well as took a look at some of those PDA files that we've been picking up over the course of the game. Between episodes I went ahead and gathered some more materials and added a few things to the interior of my base that we'll check out as soon as we check out this radio message that you see we have.
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's, well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates.
Oh.
It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. We should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers, the weather holds. Don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
Well, alright. Looks like help is on its way right now. So maybe it wasn't even necessary to build that base or add to the interior of it, which I'll go ahead and show you now what I did. It's pretty simplistic stuff, nothing too much. Basically, I just went ahead and added some storage to our base here along the walls. You can see I've added a total of 7 lockers so far. To add lockers, as well as other interior modules, you'll just take your habitat builder, and under this tab here, interior modules, you will see a bunch of different stuff. Lockers are pretty easy to craft. They only cost 2 titanium. And as you can see, they hold a fair bit more storage than the underwater lockers or even the pod. No, actually, I think this is the same as the pod storage. But yeah, they definitely hold more than underwater storage. I also added a separate locker from all the other ones here. Basically, I'm going to put materials in these lockers here. This one, as you can see, is going to be for equipment. I went ahead and put my underwater lockers in here, as well as my radiation helmet. I'll be putting med kits in here, as well as the fire extinguisher and this strange tablet that we still don't know what's going on with that. But I guess it's not important anymore because the Sunbeam will be here relatively soon, and we won't have to worry about it after that. Okay, so let's go ahead and head over to the rendezvous point. I know we still have quite a bit of time before that happens, but hey, better safe than sorry, right? So the Sunbeam landing site is actually going to take us somewhere we haven't been yet in the game, a new biome. I believe it is called the mountain biome, if I recall correctly off the top of my head. One other thing I do want to show you, whoops. Yeah, I wanted to swim away because I heard that crash fish coming out. I don't know how I triggered that crash fish swimming as high up as I was, but you do actually want to watch for crash fish when you're in your Seamoth because they can do quite a bit of damage to it. So can these fish I'm hitting. Oh, lost track of the beacon. Wait, where did it go? Am I taking crazy pills here, or is I not just following that beacon? Okay. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, it's really hard to see against the ocean. It's in light blue, and I don't think we can change it like the other ones. No, we can't. That's unfortunate, but yeah, it's pretty easy to lose track of. But basically, you'll just want to head generally to the north. Oh yeah, one thing I did want to show you real quick is also while I was out grinding for materials, I went ahead and scoured the grassy plateaus, and I was able to get the last fragment needed for the laser cutter. Now you can see we're going to need some diamond to craft that, which we haven't actually encountered just yet. But like I said in an earlier video, it is going to be important to get all the fragments for the laser cutter, as well as the propulsion cannon if you want to venture inside the Aurora. Not that we really have to worry about that anymore, because once the Sunbeam arrives, we'll be smooth sailing. It's kind of hard to tell. You can kind of see the numbers getting smaller. Okay, now it's a little bit easier to see. Now that we're in the kelp forest, which is more green. Thought I saw something over there. Maybe not. But yeah, if you lose track of the marker like I did just now, you generally just want to head to the north from your base, or from your life pod rather. Should take you where you need to go. I'm thinking, I was kind of debating if I want to cut this trip, but you know, with the timer counting down, plus this will be our first time out here, I kind of want to show this. Okay. Some more creepvine forest, although deeper than we've seen so far, I think. Now, as you can see, the terrain is definitely starting to shift a lot more. There's more, like, spires and such. Yeah, as I said, this area is known as the mountains, and... we have another radio message? Really? I just left. We do have a fair bit of time before the Sunbeam arrives. You know what? It'll be there when we get back. I'm not worried about it.
Detecting massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify.
Ooh, interesting. Now, one thing you want to know about the mountain region... Oh, and as you can see, we actually have another island up here, as well as some sort of interesting-looking structure over there. Maybe it's another one from the Degassi crew. Ooh, we have a part down here that I actually really want to get, although I do want to be mindful of my surroundings as I get it. One thing I want to say, or was about to say, about the mountain region, I'll actually say as soon as I get this. You see, we have our first blueprint part for the Cyclops. I think I actually saw another. Yeah, right here. Oh, no, that's a, oh, no, okay, that is a fragment. I thought that was a treasure chest for a second. Yes, we are getting our first fragments now for the Cyclops, which is yet another kind of vehicle you can get in this game. The Cyclops is more of your traditional submarine. It's going to be much larger than the Sea Moth, and you might be hearing something. I thought I heard it just now. Ooh, that didn't sound very good. I might boost up the audio a little bit so you can hear that, but there's a very distant roaring sound. Now, as I was about to say before I picked up those I can't talk right now. The Cyclops fragment parts is that there is quite a bit of danger around these parts. So when you first come out to the mountain here, the mountain island, you definitely just want to make a beeline straight for the Sunbeam's landing site beacon. The game is pretty good about not veering you into danger. Maybe, depending on what this is. Yeah, the game's pretty good about not veering you right into danger, but you still want to be a little bit mindful. Basically, I would just advise going, again, just straight for the beacon and not exploring too much around here just yet. Now, you see, we still have quite a bit of time before the Sunbeam will show up here. Go ahead and... Did I get that? It's like silver, which I really want. Let's see. Yeah, I picked it up. You can also see we got more of these crab-like creatures here. This one's stuck in the sand. They're called cave crawlers, though. And as I kind of said with the other island, you do want to be careful because these guys will attack you if provoked, and sometimes even when they're just not provoked. You can, however, use the knife to hurt them, like so. When you see the green kind of goo coming off them, that means you're doing damage. And when they stops, well, then it's dead. Interesting that the first cave crawlers I've seen so far have been glitching out like that. So, yeah, we've got some time before the... Oh, come on. Okay, had a little bit of lag there. We have some time before the Sunbeam arrives, so let's go ahead and check this out. Interesting, there's another tablet-looking thing right here. Let's go ahead and scan it. Purple tablet fragment. Interesting. Now, I believe you should be able to craft those now, if I'm not mistaken, although that might not necessarily be the case just yet. No, okay, looks like you can. It takes an ion cube and 2 diamond. Now, I believe if you look around here, there's actually a complete purple tablet around here somewhere. I don't think I'm going to look for it too. Oh, well, I'll go ahead and poke my head around. Why not? This island is a little bit more difficult to explore than the other one, just because, again, of the mountain aspect of it. This side isn't too bad. You see there's a decent little path going up here. I believe if you take a look around here, there is another... Yeah, here we go. There is another purple tablet, in case you didn't find that one that was on the floating island. And actually, you know what? I'm glad I went ahead and got that because I didn't bring my other one with me. Which is actually something I meant to do, but... Well, I guess I just done forgot. Okay. And we're going to make our way over to this odd-looking structure here. This does seem a bit big to be a Degassi base, though. I mean, could 3 people who are marooned here really build something like this? Oh. Insert tablet, huh? Well, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, interesting. That brought down the force field, looks like.
Scans indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis.
Oh, interesting. Could this be the work of aliens, maybe? Oh, one thing I do want to do, while I was out, the PDA was advising that there was some bacteria in the water, and advised me to do a self-scan, which I haven't done yet, so let's go ahead and do that by pressing F.
Self-scan complete.
Oh.
Bacteria counters reached statistically significant levels. No adverse effects detected. Be vigilant for symptoms.
So you might have noticed the screen of the scanner there said infected. That doesn't bode very well, does it? Let's go ahead and take a look at this data terminal.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
Unknown languages, metal alloys of unprecedented structural integrity. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that humans are not the only intelligent beings in the universe anymore. I don't know whether or not the game explicitly mentions this, or maybe it has and I just glossed over it, but as of the time period that Subnautica takes place, you know, humans, we still, as far as we know, are the only intelligent...
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required.
Yeah, at this point in time in Subnautica lore, we are still are not aware of any other intelligent species in the known universe, so this is kind of a big discovery we're making here. Oh. You can see here we have an ion cube. Looks like something out of Minecraft, to be honest. But maybe we'll have a use for that a bit later. Let's see, do I want to go here or this way? Let's check this out real quick. I think this should be, yeah, another data download.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
Now, I'll go ahead and take a look at these once I'm done exploring this area.
Your best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
Well, there's a... Whoa. I didn't mean to get into that, but... looks like this is an elevator of some sort. Well, alright. Yeah, this place kind of blew my mind the first time I saw it, and... Interesting. Looks like there's some sort of moon pool here. There's actually a opening right there. It's kind of hard to tell, but you can bring your Seamoth up just directly to this part here once you take the force field down. It might actually be quicker on our way out to just swim out through that. But then again, I don't know exactly where that's going to take me, relevant to the rest of the mountain biome, and I kind of don't want to take my chances not knowing where I am here. Well, this will be quite a tale for those guys on the Sunbeam once they get here, huh? Heck, we might actually, be making some pretty significant discoveries here for, like, the, the scientific community and whatnot. So it'll be interesting to see how that impacts the rest of the game. Looks like there's something over here. Oh, is that like an alien rifle, huh? Alright. You know, this thought just now crossed my mind, but it's kind of lucky, I say with a question mark, that we haven't encountered anything just yet. There seems to be some sort of archway here. Yeah, okay, we can scan this. I thought we could. Let's try going through it. Maybe something will happen. No? In any case, let's go ahead and check out the rest of the base here. This place is pretty massive. Kind of makes you wonder who or what was or is here. And like what they might have been doing here. Yeah, this is another part where you want to be a little bit careful because it is still possible to take fall damage in here as well. It looks like we got another purple tablet here. Let's go ahead and grab that. Yeah, sorry if I keep like sorry if my attention seems a bit divided right now. I'm actually recording this in the living room right now, and the cat's kind of spazzing out, running back and forth, just seeing what she's freaking out about. What's this? An alien device, huh? A doomsday device. Ugh. This one I actually do want to show right now, because this one's pretty cool. Let's see. Scans indicate this device contains enough potential energy to destroy the planet along with most of the solar system. Fortunately, it has malfunctioned. I don't know exactly how we know that it has malfunctioned, but I'm really not comfortable with the idea of a broken alien nuke just laying it around. The first time I played this game and saw that, I was like, should I take it? Should I leave it here? I genuinely didn't know. Okay.
Scans indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
Alright, well that's what we got the tablet for here. Let's go ahead and put that in. And the PDA was saying earlier that we should be able to learn more about this place by checking this control room out. Looks like we have some sort of main power source here, possibly. Do I want to interact with it? Let's go ahead and do so. Oh. Hello? Oh! Yikes. Was that good? Was that bad?
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
Ooh, weapon? Quarantine? Ugh, yeah, that scene always makes me cringe a little bit because
Translating background broadcast. Downloading summary to databank.
Yeah, we'll definitely want to check that out here in a bit. Yeah, that scene definitely makes me cringe, though, every time I see it. Because, like, I personally have a thing with needles. I don't like them. I don't like being stuck by them, and I try to avoid that as much as I can. So every time I see that, that's like one of my worst nightmares right there. Also, especially because, like, this is an alien base, and I guess, based on what the PDA was telling us, it was just trying to see if we were infected, but I mean, for all I know, that could have injected me with something. Okay, so at this point, there's not a whole lot else to see here, so I think I might just go ahead and meet you back out on the beach, outside of the alien facility here. Okay, we're back at the Sunbeam landing site. You can see it didn't take us too much longer to get out of there, but we still got a bit of time to kill before the Sunbeam arrives. So let's go ahead and check out some of that alien data that we found. Let's see. Yep, here's the databank for the rifle. Let's see. Yes, resemblance to human weaponry. So the users must have been humanoid. Or otherwise employed to the use of humanoids is unclear, but it's clear that they consider defending this facility a necessary precaution. No obvious way to remove the rifle from the case. Yeah, spoiler alert, we won't actually get to use this rifle in game. There actually aren't even any weapons in game aside from the survival knife, which the game did kind of touch upon earlier. Let's take a look at some of the scan data now. Ceremonial or religious industrial advanced transportation network? Like a portal, maybe? Interesting theories about that. Whoa. Energy equivalent to 100 megaton nuclear detonation? Yikes. Channeled through the facility, directed at vessels overhead. At vessels overhead. You know, it did say something about a weapon when we got to the center of the center of the facility there. And look, this last line here. Currently operating without parameters, suggesting it will target any ship within range. Is that, you know, it's kind of implied that we don't really know why our ship crashed. Kind of the same with the Degassi crew. They don't really know why they ended up crash landed here either. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, though. Let's see, no known technologies. It is likely alien in nature. This, you know, the PDA is being really blasé about the fact that we are the first people to have discovered the existence of aliens here. Let's see, carbon-based device. Despite the onboard power still functioning, algae growth exterior indicates it was abandoned hundreds, perhaps thousands of years ago. It's, you know, I've always kind of been fascinated by the idea of, you know, aliens being out there, but the idea that, like, they had something this advanced hundreds or thousands of years ago, there's something kind of scary about that. Makes you wonder what they're doing now, or if they're doing anything now. Okay, so that's all for the artifacts and the scan data. Let's look at the terminal data. Let's see. Not possible to translate any useful information. Solid state computer with no way to interface it. Yeah, once again, further research required. Sorry, I was just checking the time of day here. Mental processing power required to perform this kind of telepathy would imply designers are considerably more psychologically developed than the common human. Well, that's foreboding. Okay, this is a look at the schematic here. I'm not going to read all of this, but I'm just going to kind of gloss over it real quick. Non-reactive metal amalgam synthesized from off-world materials. We should have tried to take a sample of some of this metal with us. Although it's not really very clear what our role on the Aurora was. I don't know whether we were a scientist or, I mean, we could have been a janitor for all I know. Let's see, power. The schematic indicates facility is powered by a separate self-sustaining power plant located elsewhere on the planet. Location is not listed, but there is evidence designers intend to harness the planet's natural thermal energy. Interesting. Maybe we'll, You know, I was going to say maybe we'll encounter one of these power plants, but, well, that might be something for someone else to do here. I mean, once we turn this information over to the Sunbeam crew, perhaps they'll send, like another team of scientists out here to investigate. Anyway, let's look further. An upper engineering section, a control room, access via security sealed elevator shaft, which we unlocked, and the moon pool, which I pointed out earlier as well. And then the lower section appears to be some sort of control room. Interesting. Yeah, so that's, I don't know, I'm not gonna lie. If I was this guy right now, I would be, I would be thoroughly freaked out right now. So that's about all we uncovered from the alien database. I think I'm just going to go ahead and wait here, and I'll cut back in pretty shortly before the Sunbeam arrives. So I will see you once that happens. Okay, we're back. Figured I'd cut in here since now I've only got a couple of minutes, or less than even, to wait for the Sunbeam here. Oh, and the morning is just about to break too. What great timing. I am a little upset that we won't really be able to figure out what's going on with all this alien technology and like what that mysterious roaring sound was. I guess this is going to be the finale. I didn't even really think about that till just now, but yeah, this will be the final episode of Subnautica. We have managed to survive against all odds in a planet of open ocean, and now the Sunbeam is coming here to finally take us home. So everyone, thank you so much for watching this series. Now let's sit back and enjoy the final cutscene. Well, in a minute here. Yeah, I might do Subnautica Below Zero. Actually, take the might out of it. I definitely do want to do Subnautica Below Zero once that game comes out, or rather is fully released. It's still in early access at the time of recording this, and I don't really want to let's play it until I know the game better and until it's finished. So I think between this playthrough and that one, I'm going to be dabbling a little bit more into early access than I have. And, oh? Is that moving? Oh. Is that a good thing? That's good, right? That's the you're going home sirens, right?
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site. Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it? Hold on. No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8. It's coming from the building? Change course. Set thrusters to full.
Huh. Well, that's... Alright. So, is that what they meant by weapon? I'm guessing that's what they meant by weapon. Oh, jeez. Well, looks like we might be getting to check out more of the island anyway. That was also really weird. That might have been a graphical glitch. There was... You should have been able to see the Sunbeam coming in there. Like, you should have seen the ship getting bigger and... Huh. Well, in any case, I guess we we get to check out more of the ocean at this point. Good for us. Although I don't know how good that is after hearing what we've heard around here. But what is going on with this alien base? Why are they shooting down any ship that comes here? And just what was the roaring sound we heard in the ocean? Keep staying tuned to more Subnautica to find out. This is Hexlex, signing out. Have a good day. A better one than I'm going to have here anyway.